We do have a new album that we're working on with our Danish friend.
Oh, yeah? It doesn't mean that he's a pastry.
No, he may be delicious, but
and sweet.
But and you guys said that he was listening online for the.
We think he is. If you're out there, FLTunes, we love you, man. Just keep sending it.
Yeah, keep sending. Basically, we're working on a cross-Atlantic project.
Wow.
And that's what we're doing in the studio now. So as before with our, with Pain in the Progress and This Program Is Not Responding, the first two Chemical Distance releases, I did the majority of the programming and the sequencing. Mm-hmm. Now, Jay Vanderfunk, who's over in Denmark, is essentially doing, for this particular project, all the
beat production.
All the beat production. He's a DJ. He also plays drums over there. He has his own studio. He does a lot of techno, a lot of dub.
I got to ask, is Vanderfunk his real name? Because if it's not, that's...
No.
I was going to say, that's a pretty fantastic name to have if you're going to go into that kind of business.
Living in the funk lab.
And, in Denmark, who knows? I mean,
that's right.
His name could very well be Vanderfunk.
We come from a long line of Vanderfunks.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt your story.
No, it's all right. But basically, he sent me 32 songs, which was quite... I thought he was going to send me like 5 or 6. Mm-hmm. And then he sent me 32 like full wave files of already finished songs, but they're all instrumental. They're all basically beats and synth.
Mm-hmm.
So we're in the process of writing... Mike's writing lyrics and vocals. I'm writing guitar parts and kind of doing this cross-Atlantic thing. And at the end, we'll put it out here stateside. He'll put it out over in Europe, and... we'll see what happens.
Fantastic.
And we're running with a little bit more of the original theme of a collaboration. When Otto first put this project together, it was a solo effort on his part where he would have guest musicians and guest vocalists appear on songs, and he would do the majority of everything on every song, but there'd always be at least one other person doing something, whether it was singing or guitar or keys or something. Mm-hmm. And then for the second album, we kind of got away from that, and we kind of just kept it in-house. But for this one, because we're already getting the beats from abroad, well, I shouldn't call him abroad, but... He is kind of broad. He's a kickboxer.
Very broad shoulders.
We're bringing in a lot of other people.
The Danes are big people, right?
Yeah, they're Viking stock, don't you know?
That's right.
Berserkers.
And, I think that all I really know about the Danes is that in addition to delicious pastries, that they are descended from Vikings, correct?
Indeed. All right. Quite.
The Norse.
That's right.
And he is a big dude.
Yeah, that's the thing.
We've never met him. We've only seen him in pictures. He's got reddish hair, but he's definitely he's got Viking looks on him. You wouldn't be surprised to see him on the prow of a ship with like a 30-pound warhammer.
Yeah,
like coming to pillage.
Plundering villages and
we say that with love.
Yeah, we've never met him. That's the thing. We've never even actually physically talk to him on the phone or anything like that, just through email, through Facebook, and that's what's so much fun. But he's a genius, and he did a remix of one of our songs called Red Queen's Race, and it was brilliant. You
guys played that one tonight, right?
We did. We played our version of it, but his version is very different. It's much darker. He actually took elements from an interview that Otto and I did on a show called Behind the Scenes at the Music Go Round in Natick. It's a music store that does an internet television show, and he took some clips from our interview talking about our musical past and our influences, and he actually wove those into the remix.
Oh.
So it was really very not only cool but flattering for us. We're just a couple of schmoes with a studio in our basement, and
So how did you guys meet this guy? Did I miss that part of the story, or
you know how in the early 90s, your parents would warn you to stay away from internet chat rooms? Mm-hmm. Well, we didn't stay away from an internet chat room, and I misconstrued somebody saying that, I thought I was talking to a midget when they said that they were 12 inches.
A 14-year-old midget. Yeah, I got another little project.
I got that from South Park. I didn't make that up.
I actually met Otto through a mutual friend, Doc Jones, who I had a hip-hop project that we kind of put on hiatus, but we ran it for a couple of years, and we needed guitar for one of our songs, and Otto and Doc Jones are buddies from way back. So that's how we actually met. And when I was posting some music on an online site called iCompositions, which is mostly for people who are using GarageBand, but not exclusively. It's worldwide, and it's not just English speaking. And it's a forum where you can share music and comment on music. And we met him through commenting on each other's songs and just realizing that we dug what each other did, and we had to find some way to make the collaboration work. And that was a couple of years ago. And finally, I think we found a way to make it happen.
Yeah.